If it's hard today, we can try again tomorrow, right?
Crew time is a blend of practices and traditions that are predictable, safe, and secure, with the addition of intermittent experiences that are special and unique. Consistent and well-rehearsed elements build structure, student ownership, and a strong sense of tradition in Crew. The typical daily Crew meeting flows through 3 main sections: opening, main activity, and closing. The first part of the opening section is a greeting, check-in, or introduction. The second part is a reading or song, often tied to the purpose of the Crew meeting. The main activity can be an initiative or another practice that builds character and teamwork. These activities may be responsive to what is happening in students' lives, such as preparation for passages and portfolios, or discussions of current events. The closing is a debrief or reflection on how the session went, including collaboration, individual work, progress towards a target or goal, and ideas for improving the next Crew meeting. Most Crew meetings begin by gathering into a circle formation. Students stay in a circle for most or part of the time. Students may welcome each other by name into the Crew circle.
Good morning, Juliet.
Sometimes greetings involve a simple game or activity.
We're going to be sharing what we've done over the weekend and what habit of scholarship we did.
Regular check-ins allow students to share brief updates of their personal and academic lives, allowing both staff and crewmates to provide ongoing support.
This weekend I was at a party and I used leadership because the parents didn't want the house being so loud, so I kind of told everyone to be quiet often. So
good for you. Bryson?
I did a corn maze this weekend, so me and my family used a lot of collaboration and communication to get out.
Nuestro estudio sobre.
Messages and learning targets can help frame the day ahead and call students to focus on a particular habit of character or academic skill.
Investigaremos este tema y nos enfocaremos en la bondad y la integridad.
Crew is a great time to give an overview of upcoming activities for the day or information about the schedule for upcoming days.
What else they can see?
Now, special today.
The person who follows the crowd will usually go no further than the crowd.
Readings of quotations, poems, or book excerpts can be used as discussion prompts or points of reflection. They are often used to thematically frame the upcoming activities in Crew.
The one less traveled by, and that made all the difference. What type of behavior are these quotes talking about?
A reading may take a musical form.
Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other's gold. We come from the mountains.
Songs may be used to set the mood, frame a theme, create a transition to a new activity, or simply act as a meaningful tradition within the meeting.
Da un choque y da una vuelta.
After the opening, the Crew meeting transitions to a main activity. There are standard elements, but the activity changes day to day.
Our objective is to get the whole crew across to the end point, but if you do step or run into something, then you have to start right back at the beginning. And we're gonna time it.
Turn to where you hear my sound.
Initiatives compel students to collaborate as a team on a challenge, and then reflect on learning together.
What was challenging about this initiative?
I would imagine my partner doing something, but then like Emmy said, communication was kind of hard because it's you have an idea in your head, but it's hard to actually make it real.
Do you want to say what Article 25 talks about?
Article 25 talks about that everyone has the right to have an acceptable.
Crew can provide academic support and help students make personal connections to the topics they are studying in other classes.
My parents had to get health care for my mom for her back.
This time your prompt is again planting something you want to flourish and grow in the name of spring.
Crew is a space for students to talk openly about their challenges, goals, fears, hopes, and lives outside of school.
I want to be a pediatric oncologist because I had an incident with my cousin and she's no longer here with us, and that got me really interested.
And then they helped us.
Crew time allows for intentional group reflection on recent events and experiences.
So all of this learning we've been doing about trees, from our tree research to our signs to presenting, How have we collaborated during our tree research, Nico?
About helping each other.
Affirmations and apologies give space to honor positive behavior or take responsibility for harm caused to others.
I acknowledge Felipe for helping me put the chairs back. I'm sorry, Dylan, for pushing.
One commitment I'm going to make is think before I speak. Because a lot of times, I'm not going to lie, I kind of let my mouth run.
Thank you for your honesty.
In secondary, a few of the elements of crew may be slightly different than in elementary. Most will be identical as structures, but may feel somewhat different in tone.
We're all connected in a way, but that doesn't mean there isn't segregation here.
Secondary crews may also have a few elements that are not typically used in elementary crew.
Yeah. I just feel like our academics now.
Crew time may be used to help students prepare for their post-secondary journey.
So we're looking at career stuff right now, and then we're moving on to what colleges might you look at to do that career.
There are also occasional days where crew is wholly different in a special way, such as school meetings or grade level meetings, service work, and community events.
I'm really grateful to each and everybody here because you don't really get that opportunity or the chance to be here. Such a wonderful school, peaceful school, haven't had a fight here, you know. So it's just one of the greatest environments you can ever be in. I just want to say thank you to my crew leader, and each and everybody in this environment.
Traditions and repeated practices give crew a sense of purpose, consistency, and structure. When the elements of crew become known and embraced by students, they can often be run by students themselves, in part or fully.
So we're gonna circle up first.
When elements are standard, safe, and rehearsed carefully, they become meaningful traditions in the crew space.